Hey everybody, hi. It's Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How you doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. I planned on being on before today, but today is November 4th. I'm coming on because I've got a little bit of stuff from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Just a very little. Um, because last week on the 30th, I got to meet one of my best friends that I have met from being online. I got to meet Terry, Nana's Crochet Ideas, and it was so much fun. I had a doctor's appointment in Indianapolis, and she's staying in northern Kentucky with a friend right now. So, yeah, I got to meet with her. We met about half hour away from my appointment. So we ended up going a little bit farther to meet with her than she did, than she had to go, but a lot of fun. We went to Hobby Lobby because coming from California, where she used to live, she didn't have any Hobby Lobbies around. So it's one of her, she would covet any Hobby Lobby yarn that she got. So I figured Hobby Lobby. Because we didn't know exactly where to meet up. We knew we were going to have, lunch together, but we didn't know what else we were going to do. So we met at a Hobby Lobby. Turns out she didn't need any yarn, but I went ahead and bought a couple skeins of yarn. It was during their 30% off week. And then next door was Michael's. And we both ended up having a $5 coupon from when they give you money every once in a while, especially if you haven't come in. But this was a promotion. They sent everybody $5 and it needed to be used, I think, by today, actually, by 11/4. It was either 11/3 or 11/4. So we went in there, and again, she didn't end up buying yarn, but I did. So in here, I'm going to show you my yarn, and I will post pictures somewhere. Unfortunately, I had wanted to take video of us together, especially in Hobby Lobby, and my phone, my battery was on dead because I needed to use my phone with the map program to get to where we needed to go, and I couldn't plug it in because then it would go through the radio. And actually, the plug that I use to plug it in my husband's car isn't the one that goes through the radio. And so, in order to be able to hear it, I had to have it unplugged. And plus, to move it around, I kept on having to recenter it because it didn't want to stay in the spot where it needed to be, and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, my phone was almost dead, so all I got was my husband took 2 quick pictures of her and I outside outside of Hobby Lobby. We were over by her van, and then I got a picture of him and her in Portobello's where we went. So it was our first time ever going to Portobello's, and probably our last, honestly. The food wasn't terrible, but I eat low carb, and they had something I could eat, but all it was Italian beef and cheese. Anyway, first off, I got these free things that they have at Hobby Lobby. I always forget that they have these, and I missed one because she got one that had a really pretty ear warmer on it, and I completely didn't see that one. So this one has some really cute blankets in it and ideas. So this one has these 3 blankets on it. I like the white one, although I don't like making a ton of baubles. And I kind of like the red one, except for I wouldn't do it in red and cream. I would do different colors. those. And then the yarn I got two things of I love this cotton because I love this cotton. I would have thought I would have gotten a couple more things of white. Of the dish towels I'm making for Christmas and amigurumi I want to make my daughter. But this is, what's the colorway? This is 100% cotton. Actually, is it 100% cotton? It may not be. Yes, it's 100% cotton. I'm like, I better look at that and make sure. It is a size 4, but if you look at this, it's smaller than a size 4. It's kind of like about the size of Hobie's 8/8, which is supposedly supposed to be a worsted weight. Yeah. The color is this on this is called Brights. I've had this one before. I made an octopus for somebody who had asked me to make a couple for her. So I loved it. And then I saw this one, and it's like a muted. And I love muted colors. I absolutely love muted colors. I'm thinking of making a couple more, either octopus or squids. Is it squids? I can't remember now. But when I make them, I'll show them to you. And so I got this print, and this one is called City Beat. So I almost got a different bright one. I was going to get Forest Games at first because I saw this one and fell in love with it. And Terry was like, well, do you really want to make something for a kid with that? Because it's so muted. And there was the other bright one that I had used before when I made the two octopi. And so I was going to go ahead and get that one. And then they had these really, it was a really pretty blue mixture that was like denim blue and a couple other colors with it that I was going to get. And then I was like, no, I don't need all that. I may not have even needed these, but I wanted them back there for when my great niece gets older, because I want to make her a bigger one. Or I may use it for something else. I use cotton all the time, as you. Sorry, I'm feeling my leg. I haven't had a problem with my legs holding water lately, but today they are. Okay. So then we went to Hobby Lobby, and like I said, I had a $5 credit that they had sent out, I believe, to everybody, or at least everybody they consider a VIP who has an account set up. I've always wanted to try this, so I got 2 of these loops and thread, the Flex. I absolutely fell in love with it. It was between getting this or the yellow, and I decided to go ahead and get this one. I only ended up paying all of their yarn was on sale, buy one get one half off. So I ended up paying $4.26 for 2 of these. I didn't go through the yardage and all of that on I Love This Cotton. So many people actually use it. So, and it's 100% cotton. I don't know, not feeling 100% myself today. So I was just starting to feel better. And then today I'm having a couple of issues. So please forgive me. I spent the last 2 days having massive migraines. I still have a migraine. It's just not as bad as it was yesterday. And I'm having some stomach issues. So, anyway, I took a walk outside. I want to start walking more, and I took the recycle out. But there was this woman out there, or at least she stopped yelling at the dog who had a German Shepherd trying to run away and kept pulling her and pulling her. So this is Loops and Threads, the Flex. It is considered a size 4, and again, it does not look like a size 4. It looks like a size 3 to me. Well, it's a light 4. It looks between a 3 and a 4. And I'm sure it's considered that because of the flex on here as well, makes it a little bit bigger where the flex are. The color on this is violet. I figured it was either that or lilac. I couldn't remember. I thought I had gotten the darker purple, but I got the lighter purple. Where's the specs? It's 79% acrylic and 21% polyester. I'm sure that polyester is the hand wash cold, do not bleach, dry flat, do not iron. I didn't realize it was all hand wash, but oh well. I am going to make, where's the yardage in that here? 355 yards, 6.53 ounces per skein. Flex acrylic blend. So yeah, I'm going to make a baby cocoon. I have a cousin, actually, my cousin's daughter, who is having a baby girl. And so her shower, I'm sure, will be coming up here pretty soon. Hopefully after Christmas. I'm sure it probably will be because they have a son who's getting married around Christmas, the week before. So they have a lot of stuff going on right now. So yeah, let me see. I figure the baby will be due in or around July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February or March. Oh, actually March or April. So I should have some time done. I've been doing cocoons for people instead of baby blankets. I just find, that people don't think about them all the time using them, and it can be very helpful with a lot of people using them as sleeping sacks or when they put the baby in the car to keep them warm and when they put them in their seat. So, is that important? No, it was not. So, yeah, that is what I got. And I'm going to show you, I'm working on right now. This is a pattern by Sunflower Cottage Crochet. It's going to be a twisted headband. This one is for me. I had never done a herringbone before. And then I'm going to make matching ones for my niece and my great niece. Let's see, I'm hoping that once it's sewed together, it's a little bit big right now for me. And I am custom making these. I'm not going by the length on the pattern because the pattern that I got was from a blog hop, and in this certain blog hop, everybody only gave one size, and it was a size medium. And I'm 24 inches, and this came out to like 26 or 27, and normally you need it to be an inch to 2 inches smaller. And I had that when I did the chain, so I don't understand why it went bigger. So, but I have to sew it together, I believe, like this. So I'm thinking I'm going to be using at least an inch or two, so it's going to make it smaller. And right now it exactly fits my head like this. But I made one for me first to make sure that I could custom make one for the baby. I'm thinking for the baby, I'm going to do half of these rows. So it'll be about like that. Or there's 13 rows for an adult. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do either 7, which is, or 9, considering that it needs to have fold and all of that. I may just go to 9, but I will be making it smaller for the baby. And then, of course, it'll be just as wide for mom. And originally, I was going to do pink and gray for me. And then I was probably going to do purple and gray for them. I think I'm just going to do pink and gray for all of them. And that way I can also have matching headbands. So when we all go walking, we have matching headbands. I think that's a cute idea. The only other thing I've gotten done is I'm working, because I didn't really crochet much the last couple days. I am working on the star. I did finish the bell, but I showed that to you guys before, I'm pretty sure. Well, I finished the square, but I have not edged it yet. So there's my bell. Because my printer is not working, and we think it's more than just the ink. Fluff, one of the cats, walked over it. A little bit walked over it too, and 13 and a half pounds, something like that. So they broke the tray, and so things aren't coming out right, and it leaves lines in the printing. At first, I thought it was just the ink, but it was doing that with the old ink, and so I put in new ink, and it's still doing that. So I was thinking that I would have to clean the head and that, but it won't let me do the clean programs on the printer, so I'm gonna need a new printer. So right now, my husband is taking care of getting things printed for me, and he's gonna bring home the 3 next squares, because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do all 12. Normally, from what I've heard, the designer who designed this, Cozy Rosie, gives you extra yarn so that you have more than enough. But she didn't say how much yarn exactly we would need for all 12. So I figured it out per square by what she did for the first 9. And my friend, we did the same, for her, because she's also making it. She ended up having to buy more yarn. And I bought up all of what they had of that green. And so I don't know if I'll have enough. So I'm at least doing 9. I will see what I have left. If I have enough left, then I will do the last 3. If I don't, I'll leave it at 9. And I may make one and use the off-white color, like a pillow or something. Because if I do that, I'll also have to make a piece to go on the back of it so you can see the design, and not see the pillow form. Although the pillow form should be white, so it really shouldn't matter. I'll think about it. I'll think about what I'm going to do. So, yeah. There you go. That's pretty much everything today. I finished my my shawl from from the first cal that we all did. So I will be putting up the results from the first cal to show everybody's shawls that they made now that mine is done, and I have a picture taken of it. And yeah, I'll get that done, and then I'm just waiting on some pictures to get the next one And which number 2 I think was the dishcloths. So yeah, and number 3 was the water bottles, but I have the pictures for that, but I wanted to go in order. And 4 is just working on old whips, and we're not really doing anything other than just working on what we need to work on for Christmas and not until the end of the year. So next year I'm thinking of like only doing a couple cows during the year, one of them being the market bag that we didn't get done this year because my friend has to send me the yarn for one. Um, and we had some personal issues. I need to send her yarn too. So anyway, so yeah, hopefully that one will get done next year. Her and I are both making some things that I got the yarn for together, which we had hoped to make one of them be working on it already so we could use it for the colder season, but we really don't have time now until after Christmas. I don't have time more than she doesn't, although she has so many projects started. She was like, I don't want to start anything else right now anyway. So we're going to do it after Christmas. And yeah, I've got a lot of stuff on my plate already for next year. Got stockings I need to get done for next Christmas that I had hoped to have done for this Christmas. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the kids for Christmas next year. I'm hoping to get some more done for them this year because I really haven't made a whole lot for them. I'm working on their snowman dishcloths. I want to get his birthday gift finished to give to him for Christmas. My head keeps the way that it is. He's not going to get it for a while. And there's something else I'd like to make for my daughter. So I would like to give them both an amigurumi for Christmas. So right now, everything depends on the blanket. I had hoped to have the baby blanket done as well, but I'm not going to worry about that. I already told her I had planned on having the baby blanket done for Christmas. There's no way I have time to. That it's going to take a little bit longer. She's fine with that. Anyway, that's pretty much everything for today. I have missed you guys. Oh, right there, that is Spooky. He's one of our 2 new cats from outside, and he wanted to come in. And he has been just the best little man in the house, except for he's very vocal. And when we go in the kitchen, he just cries and cries. Although he's getting better, he has not really done a whole lot today. I made chia pudding. He did not get upset with me the whole entire time. He did not cry the whole entire time, begging for food. So he's getting better. He did go back outside last night, and he's just going to be one of them. When he wants to go out, he can go out. When he wants to come in, he can come in. We are hoping now that he is getting used to us, we've got to get him in to be checked for a chip. We're almost 100% positive that he is one of them that came from an older gentleman who had lived down the road who passed away. He had 3 cats, and the people just let him outside. I don't know if he had. I don't know if it was his family. I don't know if he had family at all. It's the people who came in to take care of his estate, but they let 3 cats out, and I was told one of them was black. We had thought Midnight, which is the first black cat that we had found, was from there. But Spooky was so thin and everything, and you can tell he's used to being in a house. He's litter box trained and everything. So yeah, we're thinking maybe it was Spooky was one of the 3, and not Midnight. And we're not sure where Midnight came from, except for he had a flea collar on. So, yeah, we figure somebody left him. A lot of cats get left in this neighborhood. And now, a couple miles away, there's a building that used to be an old factory. And I guess they're tearing it down. And in the process of tearing it down, they found that it housed hundreds of stray cats, of feral cats. So my husband said the community is going to get they're around here, even though it's miles away. They're going to, roam and, spread out into community around there. So, yeah, we're planning on seeing more feral cats around here, and we're going to help them the best that we can. So, that's one reason why I make the toys to help give back to Meow Mission, because they will, get caught, and then we will take them in and they will, fix them, and they will take them and get medical treatment. Now, if we do decide like we want to find a family for him or something, we'll have to take care of getting him fixed, um, because then he won't be an actual feral cat for outside. So yeah, that is just an agreement that people have with them who use their services. We cannot use it for a cat that we plan on bringing in and keeping in the house. A little bit, um, we had not planned on bringing her in and keeping her at the time. It's just she had gotten really, really sick after she got fixed. She came in because we were taking care of her, and she just never went out. So yeah, we weren't breaking the rules there because we had never planned on bringing her in to begin with. But yeah, I mean, we both plan on to help take care of the feral population probably for the rest of our lives, because we both love cats so much. And he's the newest addition, and we do have ferals that we let go in and out. We make sure that we keep food stuff on the cats on the inside, and we also pay for it and take care of um, the ones that we can that will let us pet them and who will come to us, on the outside. And we'll have to with Spook, and I'm sure we will. Well, I know my husband did with Midnight already the last time he gave flea treatments. That was before Spooky had shown up around here. So, take care of them the best we can. Or on a limited income as it is. So it's kind of rough, but we are doing what we can. Anyway, yeah, if anybody has any questions, want to know a little bit more about Meow Mission, if anybody would like to donate to help with food, it would be so appreciated, but not necessary, because we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to find a way to feed them no matter what. So anyway, I love you guys. I'm going off on a tangent that I did not mean to go to, so I'm sorry for that. I'm hoping to get back to come on and start reading Anna Karenina where I left off. I've been saying that for a while, but I truly am. Yeah, and I'm hoping to be on here more, because, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to grow my channel. I never wanted to be monetized before, but with my husband's health conditions, with the work we've got to do on the house, boxes, because um, we're finally getting the bathroom fixed. Unfortunately, the contractor who had fixed the outside wall and who was working in the bathroom, and that we completely believed in and thought he was sent to us, that he was heaven sent, actually. When they say things are too good to be true, they are. He took our money and ran. So now we're not getting the bathroom that we wanted. We're getting a bathroom that we can afford right now, and it's not what we wanted. We wanted to have a tiled in shower, one that would be really safe for me, with the handicap bars and that. Now we have to do, the box that you saw is a surround. Surrounds really aren't as safe as tiled showers. I mean, you got to be careful of slipping in the tiled showers, but they're more sturdy. they can build up a seat that's more sturdy for me to sit on. The ones in this round are not as sturdy, so we're just hoping that this will work out fine. And yeah, anyway, here he comes. I'm gonna go. I will see you later. Remember, you matter. Don't let anybody tell you you don't. If you ever need to talk or anything, send me a message. And either on Facebook or on here, or send me an email and I will get back to you. You're beautiful and you're gorgeous, and I will see you soon. See you later.